The scariest part of me is that I will love you harder than anyone in your life. Because when I'm locked in with you, I'm loyal and I only see you. But once you cross me, I can take my love back just as fast and have you questioning if I ever cared. Because my loyalty runs deep, but my self-respect runs deeper.
Dear new nigga, please understand that I love hard. I'ma love you like how no other girl gonna love you, baby. I'ma take my heart and put it in your chest, and you gonna feel this love. So if you know you're not ready for this type of love, you can't handle it, please go on about your day. Please leave me alone. Don't come bothering me. Don't come play with my heart, because I'm crazy. And if you break my heart, I'm gonna break your face. And you don't want that, and neither do I.
Wow. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. I am scared and worried already. These two videos or clips, because they're very short, were sent to me. And I know we titled this Dangerous Entanglement. First of all, I think I have to give credit to Will Smith and Jada. Every time I hear the word entanglement now, my mind just goes to both of them. I don't know what it is about that word. Every time I hear entanglement, my mind goes to Jada and Will. Please let me know if you feel the same way. Every time I hear that word now, entanglement, I think they need to just build a memorial of that word and put Will and Jada's picture right next to it. Well, are these two video clips, would you consider them dangerous entanglements? I think I would, because as the description says, they are spitting the scariest parts of a relationship. Now, there's always two sides to everything, right? There's never one side. To have a balanced view of everything. They came out telling you exactly who they are, what they're going to do. I hope they are doing that. This is why it's good to ask questions. So if you get in a relationship with somebody, you want to ask them, what are you about? What is this? You know, the other day I was watching Hey Steve from Steve Harvey. And this lady stood up. Actually, she was sitting down next to her boyfriend, supposedly. And they've been together now for a year. And she's wondering why he has not asked her to marry her. Now they moved in together for a year. Steve asked the guy the question. He said, the typical, when you know they're about nothing. Never really answered the question. Just going around. Steve try to cut to the chase. Still doesn't get it. I don't think they're going to get it if they don't get it. The point is, I just don't understand when people tell you who they are and you don't believe them. And also, this is why it's good to ask questions. The lady never asked the real question. What is this relationship when she was getting into it? She just moved in with assumptions. Oh, I'm going to change him. I'm going to put it on him. And then he's going to ask me. No, it doesn't work that way. Because the reality is when a man sees you, he wants to marry you, he will. And there is no timeline. When a man knows, he knows. So my only thing was, I had a comment in there saying, I just don't understand why these women put themselves through this recurring cases of dating someone, sleeping with them, and then now you want to find out what this is all about. You're doing it the reverse. You should start from establishing what this is, get married, and then you could knock yourselves out as you want. That way you don't get hurt. Now back to the story we're talking about here. I think this is dangerous entanglements. But again, there are two sides. If these ladies have told the men this is what they're about, and you still walk right into it, and you fall into what they're saying, and they do exactly what they said they're going to do, I don't think they're at fault here. Because they told you they love hard. But if you mess up, there's no room for escape. So if you do that, if you still go right in, you walk right into it, and you mess up, and there's no room for escape, and you get what you get, you can't blame them. Now, the flip side for me is I am not sure what kind of relationship this will be, because I don't know somebody who would be in this type of relationship and be okay. It's almost like you're going to be walking on eggshells, because basically it's almost like she's in control of your mind, because you're almost like, oh, I don't want to, she's going to do something if I just make a mistake. I am not saying you want to intentionally make a mistake, but should you make mistakes, and we all going to make mistakes, there should always be room for forgiveness. There should always be room for dialogue. There should always be room to sit down and talk things over so we could be better. Iron sharpening iron. Two hands washing each other to be clean. So I find these two ladies, specifically this one we're looking at, this lady. She says, you'll find out that just as I love hard, I can hate hard. Basically what she's saying. I could turn my love ice cold in a second. From a blazing hot to ice cold. That is worrisome. That is dangerous. Because you're in a situation that is not good. As a matter of fact, that is what we will call a situationship. A situation about to go on a ship. I don't know where that came from. That is crazy. And the second lady told you, the way she even started, that throws me off. But hey, to each his own. She says she can love hard. She'd even go to the point of putting her heart in your chest. But don't mess with her. Don't mess with me. I'm all fine and good with people stating out what they're about. I actually like that. I respect that. Now the problem comes when you hear it, but you ignore it, knowing you cannot meet those standards, those requirements, and you still go right in, and then you complain or you wonder what's going on when things happen, when you mess up. But like everything else in life, I think there's always a balance. I think these ladies, I'm not sure why they act. It's probably for based on past experiences. They just want to cut you. They're telling you, I'm going to love you hard, but don't mess with me. He just kind of gives out a type of vibe that is not inviting. It's repulsive for somebody who wants to really settle down. You may have guys that will just come around and want to play around with you, because now then they know exactly what you're about. They'll give you that for that moment. And then their true picture comes out, and then you can't handle it. So ultimately, these women may still be getting hurt from what they think they're, protecting themselves from, because all it is the guy now knows what you're about, and he just does that for 2 weeks, a month, does whatever he wants, and then he's out. I mean, he knows that's the worst case scenario. You're going to kick him out anyway. So he just gets what he wants from you and leaves. So we want to be careful with that. But this is a really scary part of relationships, in my opinion. I respect the fact that they're saying it, and you should come out and say what you're about. Now, you also want to be careful how you say it and who you say it to, because not everything really needs to be said sometimes. You really want to act some things out. Let time tell some stories. Observe. And then once you know this is not the type of person you really want to, you just cut yourself off, because you don't want to cut your chances of meeting the right people, because now you've come across to them as someone who is just just waiting for that moment to cut them off or to do something, because that's what that appears to be. You sound dangerous. You sound I'm gonna hurt you type of person. You sound like you can't wait. You unforgiving. And nobody really wants to be around someone who is unforgiving, because we all make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes yourself. We all make mistakes. And relationship, especially in the marriage setting, we know it's a place of constant forgiveness. So if you're not ready to forgive, if you're not ready to let things go, probably just better you stay single. Most men are thinking, how hard can you love me if you cannot forgive? That's not hard enough. And I'm not talking about those who want to intentionally come and act up. But as most men, we hear that, it's like, it's a little scary. It's like, it's a controlled love, a very dangerous entanglement that most men don't want to be in, because they already feel as though you're the one taking the lead here. You're going to be telling him what to do, how to do it, when to do it. And it's going to be monitored by you. You're going to be on top of him, all over him. You know, be soft. Be a woman. Be a lady. Be feminine. Be receptive. Yes, you're giving love. He's going to give you love too, as you're going to give him love and respect. It's not a one-way thing. And like I said, we all make mistakes. So we don't want to come to people already cutting our chances of meeting the right one, because she may just be the nicest person, but from what she's saying, it's like, I'm nice but with a condition, and nobody really wants to hang out with that. We hear what she's saying, we kind of get what she's trying to say, but the way it's coming out, it's not appealing, it's not inviting, it's not receptive. If anything, it comes across somewhat repulsive. Well, that's all we got. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's know what you think about this. Let us know what you think about this. Would you still get into this situation? Would you get into this entanglement? Would you be okay dating someone like her? Of course, we want people to love us hard. Love with all your heart. That's what everybody wants. But we also want people that will forgive hard. Not people that will cut us off and do something to us. Inflict something on us. We don't even know from whence it cometh from. Until next time, God bless you. And I'll see you. So you take it now. Bye for now.